Hello, Miami. This is 305 Sports Now, your home podcast and channel for all things Miami sports related. I am Will, and I am so excited. Christopher Johnson out of Dillard High, the blazing speedster, is officially a Miami Hurricane right now. I know. Pen to paper, I get it. We still got a couple more weeks left, but the bottom line is that he chose the Miami Hurricanes. Christopher Johnson did over Ole Miss and good old Lane Kiffin, right? So he's going to be a Miami Hurricane. Now, this is a great get for the Canes, especially since they lost Rooster, to the transfer portal, who's now signing up with SMU, reunited with his offensive coordinator, Rhett Lashley, who was our offensive coordinator here at the University of Miami not too long ago, about a season ago, actually. And much congratulations to Rooster. I got to give him credit, for picking up a team and going to a place where I think that his talents will definitely be used utilized correctly. All right. Anyways, back to Christopher Johnson. Right, Christopher Johnson is an explosive tailback. All right, very happy. He's a Cane, hard work ethic. He's a guy that you can use in space in particular. Not a much of a between the tackles kind of guy, but if you can get the guy in space, okay, whether it's going outside or a hole opens up, or swing passes, screens, whatever the case may be, he is going to electrify, right? He's one cut away from taking it to the house, and that's what Miami needs, right? So Miami has got their guy, the guy that they've been wanting since the very beginning, the guy they've been talking to for months, texting, calling, bringing in for visits, and so on. Christopher Johnson is a Cane, and we should be thrilled because we're building something here, right, folks? We're building something here. The acquisition of Christopher Johnson puts Miami right now amongst recruiting classes at number 7 again. All right. When we lost Jaden Rashada, we dropped to 9. Now we're back at 7. All right. If we could pick up Pancake Honcho this week, I think he's committing sometime this week. I think it's Friday or also Sunday of next week. I'm not quite sure. All right. The Miami Hurricanes will be, probably a top 5 class by the end of this. All right, so it's very important the Canes are able to pick up, Pancake Honcho, because that will solidify pretty much what is probably going to be the best offensive line recruited in the 2023 cycle. I mean, Pancake Honcho is a guy that could, pretty much, first of all, he's the second best lineman in the country, right? Only behind Francis Mauigoa. By the way, we got 2. Boom, right? So pretty much that's what Mario Cristobal has done. Everything Cristobal wants to do lives and dies by the trenches, all right? The defensive line and the offensive line. The offensive line is Mario Cristobal's bread and butter, and that's what he and Alex Mirabal want to build to pretty much create this monstrous team that, number one, can grind you out and also be able to air it out, giving the quarterback enough time, to throw the football and hit open receivers, all right, wherever they may be at, right, depending on the play. So getting a guy like Samson Okunola is great for the Canes because it is going to solidify what could probably become, if they stay together, the greatest offensive line we will ever have. Now, I know I'm basing it on the star system and so on, and I really don't want to go there because I'm not, again, I've always criticized the star system, but I do think, talent-wise, what at least we'll have on paper could rival what we had back in the day, because you can't deny the fact that Francis Mauigoa was dominant in high school. Connor Liu is probably the best center in the country, all right? Then you bring in Samson Okunola, all right, as well, who's the second best offensive lineman in the country, only behind Francis Mauigoa, statistically speaking and composite speaking wise. Then you have, of course, Antonio Tripp. Okay, you have Tommy Kinsler, as well. All right, so and then through the transfer portal, bring in Javion Cohen. That would be phenomenal. All right, it'll be phenomenal if you could bring Javion Cohen as well. So think of it this way, guys. You'll have Zion Nelson, Javion Cohen. You'll still have you still have Clark over there at center. All right, you probably could have Mauigoa, all right, playing as well, getting a lot of playing time. Inez Cooper, who's gigantic at 350 pounds. And also, of course, you have to think about guys like Jonathan Dennis, and Logan Sacapolo and stuff like that. The mixture of guys that we will have, and the Miami Hurricanes will have a lot of depth at the offensive line, which will be great for the future. Not expecting a big jump next year. I think 8 games will be high for this team, but I do believe year three with the team that Mario's put together, if they stay together, and also guys he'll be bringing in recruiting as well for 2024 and so on. The Miami Hurricanes will be in good shape. All right. I'm not saying national championship shape. I'm not going to be that optimistic, even though I am an optimist. All right. But they will be in good shape where they could dominate, take control of the ACC, or at least give Clemson a run for their money. All right. So that's where I think is where we're at. So congratulations, Chris Johnson, the Blazer. Now we got to get Mark Fletcher. Okay. We got to get that Thunder Lightning going again. Same thing we had with Knight and Franklin and so on. But we have to have, pretty much, we have Chris Johnson. Hopefully get Mark Fletcher, okay, as well. The running back room will look like this if it stays together. You'll have Don Chaney Jr., okay. Henry Parrish is coming back for another year. You'll have Christopher Johnson, hopefully Mark Fletcher, if he doesn't go to Florida. That looks like it's a two-way race between Miami and Florida, all right, of course. And then you'll have, of course, you have Trevante Citizen as well. Well, hopefully he could be back for next season. Rumor has it he probably won't be, or he'll miss a few games to start the year next year. But you'll have a short up running back room. You have depth at the offensive line. And if Tyler Van Dyke could be TVD, of pretty much, his sophomore year, the Canes could do some serious damage. All right. The Canes could do some serious damage. All right. So come on, Samson. Let's get that line. Come on. Let's do this. Okay. Let's become a top 5 class. Join, Samson. If you can hear me, join what could probably be a special collection of O-line talents that I don't think Florida's going to give you. Just saying. But remember, whatever the kid decides, it's his decision in the long run. All right. But it could be something special if you can get Pancake Honcho here, okay, as a Cane, because you will definitely have, at least on paper, you will definitely have a very dominant, physical, nasty, smash mouth offensive line. All right, everybody. Hope you like what you heard. If you like what you heard, please do not forget to like, share, and subscribe to 305 Sports Now. I am Will, and thank you very much for all the support, okay, you've been giving me lately. Our subscribership has skyrocketed, all right, as of the last 2-3 days, especially because many of you out there have shared and have watched a few of my latest videos, especially one on Cormani McLean that is doing very well. So thank you to all of you out there that have been watching and supportive of this channel. Once again, I'm Will. Stay safe. God bless you soon. And tomorrow I will have an analysis for you on the Miami Dolphins loss to the LA Chargers. Stay safe. God bless. See you soon. Bye-bye.